en cada asistencia. Se escribe una historia de esfuerzo y superación. La 47ª edición de la Copa del Rey de BSR ya está aquí. Del 21 al 23 de febrero, en Guadalajara, 8 equipos se enfrentarán en una batalla sin cuartel por la gloria y el honor. Un espectáculo sin igual, donde los mejores del mundo demostrarán su talento, garra y determinación para alcanzar la cima del baloncesto en silla de ruedas. Más allá de la cancha, el partido se juega con el corazón. Acompáñanos en este viaje. Súbete a la copa.
With your second quarter-final in this game between Ilunion and Bilbao. Ilunion will start with 0 Warburton, 5 Sticks, 11 O'Neill Thorne, 12 Latham and 35 Hassel. Meanwhile, Bilbao will start with 4 Papi, 7 Lorenzo, 13 Garcia, 19 Hernandez and 31 Perez. Ilunion are at the top of the Spanish league with a 14-0 undefeated streak. They beat Bilbao in the league 90-80, their closest league game. And in that game, Tom O'Neill Thorne had 21 points and John Hernandez had 36 points. They also beat them in the Supercopa semi-final, 74-65 in December. So they are 2-0 against Bilbao this season. Bilbao will look to rectify that. Bilbao sit third in the league with a 10-4 win-loss record, as we are about to get set underway with this Copa del Rey semi-final, quarter-final, my mistake. We are about to get set underway with this Copa del Rey quarter-final. The winner has a chance to advance to the semi-finals. This is going to be a very close game between two great rivals. It's Ilunion that have the advantage over Bilbao this season. However, these teams have met in so many great moments over the years. I remember the Copa del Rey in 2023, where Bilbao beat Illunion in the semi-final by 2. That was a great game. And these teams tip off in the quarter-final stage here today. And both Tom O'Neill Thorne and Luis Hasso, with previous history playing for Bilbao before coming to Illunion. There will be Hasso and Lorenzo in the tip. Illunion win the tip. It Sticks, who finds O'Neill Thorne for 3, and it's good to go. A great start for Illunion in this game right off the bat. Tom O'Neill Thorne coming in hot with a 3-pointer. And it's wrestled away from Hernandez. Illunion with another crack at the offense. O'Neill Thorne finds Latham. And now Garcia with pace gets it to go down the other end. Garcia, the Bilbao captain, 4-time Paralympian, and a legend of the game. Warburton finds Hasso, draws the foul, and 1 for the big man, Luis Hasso. Foul goes against Hernandez. And Illunion already up to a 5-point lead. Chance to make it a 6. Hasso misses the free throw. Garcia finds Hernandez. Papi back to Garcia. Bilbao struggling with the pressure from Illunion. Hernandez just works his way inside, and it's good to go. Tough finish there for Hernandez, the Colombian international. Warburton over to Latham, and that is trademark Bill Latham. Nice and easy for Illunion, as it remains a 5-point game. Foul on Warburton. Foul goes against O'Neill Thorne. Possession will still stay with Bilbao. 11 to shoot. Garcia unable to get that one to go. And O'Neill Thorne now with pace. Finds Warburton. Inside to Hassel. This time it will not fall. Pappy collects the rebound. Hernandez over to Pappy. Under pressure. Can't get that one to fall. Was looking for the foul, didn't get it. Warburton over to O'Neill Thorne, and it's nothing but net. Seven-point lead for Illunion. Again, nothing falling for Bilbao, and Warburton in transition down the other end, and that forces Bilbao to call a timeout as they trail by 9. Fairly comfortable start to the game for Ilunion, who are undefeated this season. 14-0 in the Spanish League, 4-0 in Champions Cup. Of course, Bilbao
faltas por manos,
to qualify for the
simplemente desorganizados. Lo segundo, en la caja, en el box, cuando hacemos el cruce, Villa tenéis situación aquí canasta, fenomenal. If they see from the power side, you have to shoot, you have to shoot. Y en defensa, si vamos en estático, jugamos camiseta, porque así está en el medio. Entonces lo sacamos jugando camiseta con Bill, ¿vale? ¿Sí? Va. Lo que hemos hablado en el estuario, no paramos, no paramos, vamos, vamos.
We're about to get back underway. It's Ilunion with a 9-point lead over Bilbao at the moment. A fairly slow start for Bilbao. Of course, these teams first and third in the league, respectively. Garcia finds Pappy, puts it up. It's no good. Warburton inside to O'Neill Thorne, and one. Foul against Garcia. O'Neill Thorne, the Australian international, to potentially complete the three-point play. O'Neill Thorne, a 3-time Paralympian and world champion from Darwin in the Northern Territory of Australia, makes the bonus bucket. And Illunion already beginning to pull away with this. early on. Bilbao just looked frustrated. They need to get back on the same page. Garcia over to Hernandez inside. Again, nothing falling. Does not fall for Tom O'Neill Thorne that time. Lorenzo left all alone down the other end. Gets a score on the board for Bilbao. And that makes it a 10-point ball game. Hassel once again using his height to his advantage. Forging Ilunion ahead. Papi. Over to Garcia. And Bilbao unable to beat the shot clock. And great hustle there from Sticks to get the rebound. But it will be a Illunion sideline ball. And Bilbao not having the best of games so far. Warburton from the elbow. Just does not meet the mark. Happy. Can't get that one to fall. O'Neill Thorne to Hassel. And Hassel is fouled. And that's Bilbao's second team foul of the quarter. As Illunion have a 12-point lead. Hassel takes the break, and in comes Ortega. And Ortega coming into the game, he had to sit out the Champions Cup due to injury. And Bill Latham gets the and one. Subs coming in for Bilbao. Adrian Garcia, Alejandro Garcia, and James McSorley. Latham completes a three-point play. And Illunion already sitting pretty comfortably as Garcia drains a three to give Bilbao some momentum. Three and a half to go in the first. Latham, once again, as consistent as ever, is the four-time Paralympian. Adrian Garcia. And McSorley at the top gets that one to go. No good on that attempt from Pencho Ortega. And Garcia with pace finds Alejandro Garcia. And the ball will go to Illunion. Adrian Garcia and Alejandro Garcia are brothers. Played together at Zuzanec in Vitoria-Gasteiz. a number of years ago, and Adrian has been with Bilbao for a couple of years. Alejandro joined Bilbao from Burgos this season. And that timeout called. Ilunion lead 23-11 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first. And a very impressive start to the game for the undefeated Ilunion. Coming out the gate, all guns blazing. And Latham leading the way with 9, followed by O'Neill Thorne on 8. And Garcia leading the way for Bilbao with 5. And make sure you stay tuned to all the Copa del Rey action in English on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you like and share this video. Of course, the other games coming up today, it will be Madiba against Malaga and Albacete against Gran Canaria. And thank you very much to IWBF Europe for wishing me happy birthday. Thank you very much. And a big thanks to BSR España for organising this tournament as we are about to get back underway. It's Ilunion with a 12-point lead over Bilbao at the moment. And Latham continues to forge ahead as the leading scorer. He's now in double digits. As the referees we have a technical difficulty with the shot clock, so the referees are just going to talk it over with the table. McSorley can't get that one to go. O'Neill Thorne, lots of time and space on the baseline. Again, continuing to forge Ilunion ahead. Garcia cannot get that one to go, but the possession will stay with Bilbao. Shot is short for Adrian Garcia, and Latham comes away with a rebound, finds Warburton. Back over to Latham with the mismatch. A great shot there from Latham under pressure. Garcia finds McSorley. No good on that attempt. And a foul on Adrian Garcia. And Bilbao are now in team foul trouble. That's Adrian Garcia's first personal, and that will send Warburton to the line. Warburton, the three-time Paralympian, Paralympic silver medalist, world champion, two-time European champion, and under-23 world champion as well. Won the Copa del Rey with Ilunion last year, his first Copa del Rey. And Bilbao enter the key early, so Warburton will get an extra shot. Ortega for three. Sinks that one. And Ilunion continuing to forge ahead. Adrian Garcia unable to beat the buzzer. And that will bring an end to the first quarter. It is Ilunion 32, Bilbao 11. A very impressive feat for Ilunion to score 32 points in a quarter.
Y de refuerzo positivo. Hostias, quedan 30 minutos. Vamos a ver si empezamos de nuevo. No hay más. Situación de 5 por 5. Si en el momento que hay intermedios no hay presión. 5 por 5. Le saltan a ese señor. El del lateral. El lateral. James, vas al medio. Adrián, cada vez que llegue, arriba, arriba, arriba. Si no, bote con la derecha para jugar el 2x2 con tu pantalla, con tu hermano, quien fuere. Vamos.
They are at the top of the league. They are undefeated so far this season, and they'll look to keep that going as they start their Copa del Rey campaign for 2025. Bilbao with the first possession of the quarter. Garcia can't get that one to fall. Rebound to Ortega. Warburton over to Latham, and it's good to go. Again, Latham, he might not be the biggest scorer in all the games, but he certainly is the most consistent, and he just continuously chips away at his opponents. Does the exact same for the Australian national team as well. And we are only just into the second quarter, but Illunion already looking really comfortable in this game as they lead by 23 points. Warburton inside to Diallo. Lorenzo was fouled on the shot. Two to come for Manu Lorenzo. Makes the first. Lorenzo, he's won the Under-23 European Championship with Spain in 2021. Makes the second. Lorenzo also a two-time Paralympian. Warburton finds Ortega, and it's good to go. And Ortega, widely regarded as the future of Spanish wheelchair basketball. The 25-year-old, or excuse me, 24-year-old from Madrid and the University of Alabama graduate. Frustrations getting to Bilbao at the moment. There's been a lot of chair clattering on both sides and a fair few arguments. I think the referee's just telling the teams to calm down. Obviously emotions running high in the Copa del Rey. Ortega over to Latham. Back over to Warburton. And that just rattles out. Ilunion with the interception. Ortega over to Latham. And a foul. A foul by Garcia. Unsportsmanlike foul called against Garcia. Hassel and Charlotte Moore come into the game. First appearance in the game for Charlotte. She is Illunion's only signing this season, joining them from Albacete. And Latham makes both. Ilunion lead 38-13 early on in the second quarter. O'Neill Thorne, that one's just short, rebounded by Garcia. Latham with a fadeaway, no good. Garcia with a clear lane, and the layup is good for Adrian Garcia. O'Neill Thorne inside to Hassel. And Hassel once again using his height to his advantage. And Illunion just continuing to forge ahead. They're still playing the majority of their starters. I think they're looking to prove a point against one of their biggest rivals. And Ortega collects it. It's good to go. And they've just got so many threats all over the floor. They've got Ortega, Latham, and Hassel. That's three very big players to deal with. McSorley picks it up, gets it over to Adrian Garcia, and they are unable to beat the shot clock. O'Neill Thorne with lots of time. And Latham can't get the reverse, but it's picked up by Hassel. And that forces Bilbao to call a timeout as they trail 44-15 with 5.5 to go in the half.
Keep going. If we want 30, 40, 45, whatever, keep going, okay? En el triángulo. Charlie, or Charlie here, whatever, okay, jump, and then you make the eyes. This was perfect, okay? If they attack the baseline, okay, Jason, haces la ayuda aquí, y Bill viene al medio. Tom, you recover all the way up, okay? We need more man-outs. We have to keep going on the man-outs. When we are not going scoring, it's because we are not making the man-outs. So let's make man-outs, okay? ¡A por ellos! Ilunion.
Back underway. McSorley. Adrian Garcia. That's a tough shot, but gets it to go. Great chair control from the youngster. Ortega finds Latham. O'Neill Thorne over to Hassel. and a foul against Hassel. Daniel comes into the game for the first time, replacing Garcia. Ilunion with a 29-point lead over Bilbao. And Daniel can't get that one to fall. It gets blocked by Hassel. Lorenzo gets fouled on the shot. Foul goes against Hassel. 2 shots to come for Manuel Lorenzo. Lorenzo makes both. And O'Neill Thorne lets that one fly. Continuing to extend Illunion's lead. Timeout called with 3.5 to go in the half. It's Illunion with a 30-point lead over Bilbao, 49-19.
En ataque, tenemos que... Decía atrás, vale, pues a que la haya roto, que llegue la ayuda, para que no haya balón interior. A nivel ofensivo, Adrián, desde el centro, Manuel, vas a subir a poner el pick, a ver si podemos ser capaces de dejar gente y trabajar el 2x2, con las esquinas y los tiros de James en un lado. Adrián tiene balón en el centro, vale la salida de Tomo, de quien fuere, viene, subes, bloqueas, y en el lateral James y Alejandro. Vamos.
O'Neill Thorne can't get that one to fall. Lorenzo with the mismatch. Foul goes against Moore. And Lorenzo makes both. And one for Diallo. And it will be Diallo to the line. Diallo, a three-time Paralympian and Paralympic silver medalist, makes the bonus bucket. Long pass finds Diallo. And O'Neill Thorne, great transition. Phenomenal transition there from Ilunion. And it's great to see Ilunion keep up the high intensity despite their large lead. Usually at this point, teams would just begin to take their foot off the gas as they comfortably find their way into the lead, but Ilunion will not slow down. And they constantly are going at this with their foot on the pedal at full pace. Ortega. Latham outside, can't get that one to fall. McSorley, it's good to go. Lorenzo. Quick transition down the other end. Final minute of the half. It's good to go for Ortega. Great chair control. Adrian Garcia gets blocked by Diallo. O'Neill Thorne finds Latham. And again, another great play from Illunion. And that'll bring an end to the half. It is Illunion 58, Bilbao 25. Illunion, they win the first quarter 32-11, and that last quarter 26-14. Latham is leading the way with 21 points. Latham on 21, O'Neill Thorne on 15, Hassel with 8, Ortega with 8, Warburton with 3. Meanwhile, for Bilbao, Manuel Lorenzo has 10 and Asier Garcia has 5. And Illunion shooting an impressive 64% from the field, 25 of 39. And Bilbao only at 26%, 9 of 34. So stay tuned, and I'll be back with you for second half action in around about 10 minutes. Thank you very much. We are about to get back underway. Copa del Rey quarter-final between Ilunion and Bilbao. Ilunion with a comfortable lead against Bilbao at the moment, 58-25. And Terry Bywater, the legend, has made his first appearance in this game, the 7-time Paralympian. Hernandez back into the game for Bilbao. And McSorley's shot gets blocked by Hassel, but it will remain a Bilbao ball. Happy, can't get that one to fall. Hassel, now with pace. Hassel. Falls into the hands of Hernandez. Garcia inside to Hernandez. Again, blocked by Hassel. And Ilunion in transition. Warburton finds O'Neill Thorne. Oh, just can't get enough height on the scoop. Was looking for the foul, didn't get it. And the foul goes against Hassel. That will send Hernandez to the line. Hernandez, who's been averaging 18 points per game for Bilbao in the league. Makes both. And Hassel calling for a sportsmanlike, but it will just be called. It will be called a foul on the floor. And it will be Ilunion sideline ball. O'Neill thrown inside to Poyato. There's not enough height on that one. And Garcia comes back with it. Garcia over to Papi. Foul goes against O'Neill Thorne. Garcia cuts inside the paint, gets that one to go. Bywater takes control of the ball. And it makes an immediate impact. Does the 7-time Paralympian. His first score of the game. McSorley. That one's just short. McSorley over to Garcia. Happy. Back to Garcia. and as we have a few players arguing. So it will be Bilbao ball from the end line. McSorley at the top, gets that one to go. Long pass from Bywater, finds O'Neill Thorne. Warburton, back over to Bywater with a head fake. Hassel inside. And once again, the big man, Hassel, delivers. Pappy goes for three. It rattles out. It's collected by Bywater. Bywater. Can't get that one to fall. Long pass from Garcia. Finds Hernandez with the reverse. Lovely. A great play from Bilbao in the game that they've struggled in so far. Warburton. Over to O'Neill Thorne. Intercepted, and Garcia gets it to Hernandez. As Illunion will call a timeout with just under 6 minutes to go in the third. It is Illunion 62, Bilbao 35.
Cómodo, James. Si quiere, sobre todo no cortar para que no haya balones, y como estás, arriba y arriba. Y levantamos tiros jugadores exteriores. Vamos. Queda un cuarto de hora de partido, señores. Vamos,
Back underway. Thank you for all your kind messages. As Warburton gets that one to go, further extending Illunion's lead. A very impressive performance from Illunion in this game. O'Neill Thorne finds Bywater on the baseline. No good on that attempt. Pappy comes away with it. Pappy on the baseline. It's just short. Subs coming in for Illunion, Ortega. Ortega replacing Hassel. Warburton left wide open, and that is trademark Greg Warburton. And you can see that this game has gotten to Bilbao. They're just not as alert as what they usually are. Seems like they're on cruise control mode, whereas Ilunion, despite their large lead, they're still showing great tenacity on defense. As Hernandez makes that one. That was an incredibly tough make for Hernandez with O'Neill Thorne in his face. Warburton works his way around, finds Bywater. Ortega inside, and that is too easy for Pincho Ortega. O'Neill Thorne with the one-handed finish. Again, continuing to extend Illunion's lead, and an immediate turnover from Bilbao. Ortega, too easy off the glass. And that forces Bilbao to call a timeout. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third. Ilunion 72. Bilbao 39.
A no sé quién, que no hace falta ayudando, que este tío estaba con Terry, que el anterior estaba Alex con Terry. Yo decido saltar al medio, que no estaba el balón, porque aquí estaba Terry con Asier. Cometo el error, le sigo dando vueltas al error, me voy para allá cuando no me tengo que ir y canasta fácil. Nada.
Bilbao.
Back underway, Hernandez gets that easy bucket to go. And now Bywater takes control for Ilunion. Cross-court pass to O'Neill Thorne. And again, sharp shooting from the Australian international. Swatted away, but then kept in by Bilbao. Ortega with a rebound. And again, great movement of the ball up the floor for Illunion. Bywater gets that one to go. Easy shot inside the paint for the 7-time Paralympian. Garcia 4-3. Frustration 3 at this point, to be honest. Daniel comes back in to replace Garcia. O'Neill Thorne 4-3. Just Illunion just continuing to ramp up the pressure against one of their greatest rivals. Bilbao have not lived up to that moniker, especially in this game. There's Papi with a quick response, but Bilbao haven't brought their A game to the table. Bywater was looking for the foul, didn't get it, and he's visibly frustrated. Nice show of respect there between Bywater and Avin Daniel. O'Neill Thorne, that 3 will not go. We are within the final minute of the third. Happy gets that one to go. And Ortega is fouled on the shot. 2 to come for Pincho Ortega. And Ortega, the man from Madrid. 2-time Paralympian, 2-time European silver medalist. Under-23 European champion and under-23 world bronze medalist. Also a graduate of the University of Alabama. And Papi gets up the floor after Ortega couldn't make it. And Alejandro Mendeluce gets the score to beat the buzzer at the end of the third. And at the end of the third, it's Ilunion 79, Bilbao 50, with 10 minutes left to play. And again, thank you all for tuning in on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. The English version of the Copa del Rey will be available on there. The Spanish version is available on Puedes TV.
Sticks, ¿vale? This is the offense,
and
¿vale?
also on cpuedes.tv.
No presionamos, pero tenemos que trabajar la línea dura. If they keep playing with this 5, okay, we have to make the line as high as possible. Lo tenemos claro. Comunicación. Sticks está jugando con Bill en el lado de Bill en defensa y los otros 3 están jugando en el lado fuerte igual. The same that we did before, okay? Los manouts, no nos olvidemos. Da igual que esté mal el partido, hacia arriba hay que seguir. Es el game plan. So keep going, vamos.
Champions Cup Final 4 in May. Euro Cup 1 and 2 final, actually Euro Cup 1, 2 and 3 finals at the end of April. And in October it will be the Division A European Championships. fourth and final quarter underway in this Copa del Rey quarter-final between Bilbao and Ilunion. Ilunion with a comfortable lead, a 29-point lead at the moment. Latham with the mismatch. It's good to go. And there is the consistency of Bill Latham. Ever so reliable. And he's been a part of this Madrid squad for 14 years. As Papi gets the quick response. Papi, the Italian international. He's been with Bilbao for a couple of seasons. Previously played at Cantu and won many Italian championships with that side. Unsportsmanlike foul called against Warburton. And that will send Chema Avendano to the line. Avendano, a long-time Bilbao player. Former Spanish international. Hernandez gets that one to go. And it seems now that finally Illunion have slowed down the intensity in this fourth and final quarter. As Avendano just fixes his wheel. Latham works his way inside. And one foul goes against Alex Mendeluce. So the winner of this game will face the winner of Mediba versus Malaga. And Murcia will face the winner of Albacete versus Gran Canaria. Diallo. Can't get that one to fall. Long pass from Ortega finds Diallo. It's good to go for Ortega. Shot no good for Diallo. Was looking for the foul, didn't get it. And Illunion have now scored 90 points as a team. And Daniel replies down the other end. Warburton finds Latham. Foul against Sticks. Good to go for Adrian Garcia. And an Ilunion player went out of bounds, so it will be Bilbao ball. Hernandez. Shot will not fall, but he gets his own rebound. And it's once again good to go for Adrian Garcia. Final 5 minutes. O'Neill Thorne finds Diallo. Play stopped as O'Neill Thorne will get back up. Daniel Diaz into the game for the first time, the Colombian international. Bywater. And that is a corner 3 from Bywater. Terry Bywater knocks down a 3 from the corner. A static 3 from the corner. Almost had to double check there whether he was just inside or not, but he was just outside. So Bywater brings Illunion up to 95 points as a team. Bywater once again. Diallo keeps it in. And O'Neill Thorne can't get that one to go. Avin Daniel. That one doesn't meet the mark. And Illunion come back with it. Diaz, the layup is good. Great transition from Ilunion. And tough finish from Diaz under pressure. Hernandez knocks down a frustration three. Bywater 4-3, and that brings Ilunion to 100 points as a team. Oh wait, no, it was a two. It was a long two. My mistake. From the angle I couldn't see whether it was a 3 or a 2 because of the lines on the court. I can't quite see the lines on the court, so it was a long two. Ilunion have scored 99 points as a team. Lorenzo makes the first. It's just short for Bilbao, and Diallo's fouled on the shot. Foul goes against Lorenzo. And Diallo takes Ilunion to the 100-point mark. Still 2 minutes 47 left in the game. Bywater. Finds Diallo. Hernandez finds Adrian Garcia. Long pass. Cannot find Diallo. Diaz tries to pick it up, but it will be a Bilbao ball. Miscommunication on the pass, and the ball will go to Ilunion as Hernandez looks visibly frustrated. It was not the best performance from Bilbao. Very impressive showing from Ilunion. However, Bilbao will go back to the drawing board with this one. Not quite the barn burner we expected, but nevertheless it's a hugely dominant performance from Ilunion, as they will continue their undefeated streak, and they will face the winner of Mediba versus Malaga in the semi-final. Murcia will await the winner of Albacete versus Gran Canaria. Bywater. And thank you to all of you watching on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Of course, all the games will be available on the channel. All the English commentary will be available on the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Bywater to the line. The 7-time Paralympian. Diallo with the mismatch, good to go. Long pass from Lorenzo. The ball goes out of bounds. Will be Illunion possession. 21.2 seconds left in the game. Illunion keep up the trend of dominance as they will just dribble this one out. Illunion take the victory and become your second semi-finalist. Illunion 105, Bilbao 69. A dominant performance throughout. 32-11 in the first, 26-14 in the second, 21-25 in the third, and 24-19 in the fourth. Latham is the game leading scorer with 28 points, followed by O'Neill Thorne on 22, Ortega on 14, Bywater on 10, and Hassel on 10. Meanwhile, for Bilbao, Hernandez with 17, Lorenzo with 14, Garcia with 12, and Adrian Garcia with 10. A a dominant performance from the undefeated Ilunion as they advance to the semi-finals. And they end the game shooting 63% from the field. Bilbao only at 36%. And Bilbao will head home now after this game. They'll head back to Bilbao, back to the drawing board, as they are swept by the all-impressive Illunion in this Copa del Rey quarter-final. Illunion advance to the semi-finals, and they will meet the winner of Madiba versus Malaga. And the semi-finals take place tomorrow afternoon. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. I will see you in roughly 3 hours when Madiba take on Malaga in your third quarter-final. Thank you very much.